You're in tune with me, Richard Stevens, also known as the Reason Boss, and this is Rich Po Sports. Decisions have to be made, folks, and sometimes these decisions are hard. However, as the likes of Chichi, Brazil's current manager going into Qatar, had to do, justifying one's selections. That's the key. Justifying, does it make sense? Is it sound? Is it going on intuition? Is there consistency? The World Cup kicks off on November 20th. Chichi has made his selectorial choices. Some of them raised eyebrows, but in the main, what stood out as far as the Reason Boss is concerned was the strength of conviction of Chichi. Daniel Alves, selected, approaching 40 years of age, on the cusp of being the second most capped Brazilian international. Why selected? Chichi explained his technical ability. No, I'm not getting emotional. His technical ability, his knowledge of the game, his ability and experience to keep his fellow teammates calm and to share previous World Cup experiences. This is invaluable. This made sense. Gareth Southgate is going to have to make sense, and I trust he will. I remember the likes of Kieran Trippier being selected and a barnstorm of arguments and contention. Why Trippier? He's not attacking enough. He's not this. He's not done. You check out the Fantasy Premier League. Mr. Kieran Trippier at Newcastle is tearing up trees. And now he is one of the first names I suggest to go onto Gareth Southgate's list. He'll have some choices to make. Ironically, even though England have appeared in European champion finals, World Cup semi-finals over the last 4 years, with injuries and a drop in form, I don't expect a great deal from England. In fact, I'd label them underdogs, which may give them as good a chance as any of progressing. But back to Brazil and Chichi. Gabriel, the Arsenal defender, not chosen. Why? Not quite cut. I understand that. Bremer of Juventus, a solid choice. Talented defender. At Juventus, very good on one-to-one situations. Respect due. Pedro, selected from the Brazilian leagues, the finest striker they have in that local league. He may join the European ranks after this World Cup, but he is a predator and a poacher inside the box, technically astute. These are reasons that Chichi saw and we as Brazilian fans saw as well. We can go into the midfield situation. Coutinho, though a Chichi's favourite over the years, was not cutting it at Villa. Picked up a knock, thereby he's not going. And Roberto Firmino, very good technically, having a good season at Liverpool, but not quite the cutting edge over the likes of Rodrigo, Anthony, and Martinelli. I believe Chichi justified these selections. When it comes to selections, sometimes we need to trust the process as long as it makes sense. Let me point you in the direction of Jamaican football. You need to take notes and learn from the likes of Brazil, though not the extensive talent pool as far as I'm concerned. What Jamaica has, talented players across the diaspora and on the island of Jamaica. What we need to establish is who are chosen and why are they chosen. It needs to be consistent, it needs to be fair, equitable, and in the hands of the coach. Alas, too many egos at play, too many personal interests sometimes, and a lack of high footballing IQ, reading the room and checking out the landscape internationally. Sometimes tunnel vision, like the 2:30 at Caymanas Park. If you're going to be following suit of a horse with blinkers, the end result will not be the best, especially if you're not being consistent and truthful. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. And please put your comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Rich Poe Sports, giving the thumbs up to Chichi, Tite, and his selections. I'm all for Brazil. It's going to be the mother of all battles. But it's going to be one of the best World Cups. You can be assured of that. Why? Because most of the teams selected will have chosen the best that they have to offer. Good chemistry, good vision, honest, upfront, taking a chance, intuition, consistency wins the day. Those are the teams I'll be looking out for. Rich Poe Sports. Looking forward to the World Cup. More coverage. Keep it locked on Rich Poe Sports. Over and out.